Hey, Geek Pantsers! It's Chris Mercier, Kenneth Levitsky, and we're talking about WrestleMania and Daredevil Born Again Part 1 finale. Wait a minute. No, that's not what we're doing, are we? That's next week. I'm so sorry, guys. We're talking about
time traveling again?
Batman Forever.
Yep.
Which I realize in retrospect, we could have done Batman Forever or we could have done Willow.
We could have done Willow.
As a sort of a tribute to Val Kilmer, because we lost a good one.
Yep,
and
old Val.
He did have some geek cred behind him.
He did. He had so many great movies.
Many great movies.
But just to keep it real geeky,
yeah,
we're going with the rubber nipples and
yes.
butt crack.
Although Willow would also have fit in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's super geeky.
Yeah. Oh, super geeky. Oh,
but
love Willow.
So Batman Forever.
Yep.
I gotta say, like, that's one of the ones where when I rewatch, it holds up better because it's transitioned, right?
Yeah.
Right, like, because it's coming off of Batman and Dark Knight Returns, or Batman Returns, right?
Yep. Yep.
And that's Michael Keaton, and like Michael Keaton silenced the haters. Everyone's like, he's actually a great Batman, and his Bruce Wayne's weird, but it's good. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And then they went, Val Kilmer is gonna be.
Yeah.
And also, Joel Schumacher is going to direct it too.
Yep. It was a combo pack. You got Burton and Keaton, or you got neither.
Yeah. Which, okay.
We got neither.
All right. So, in retrospect, like, you have Val Kilmer. The interesting part for me was because it's transition, you still get more of a serious Batman.
Yep.
It's not completely cartoony.
No.
But does dip its toes in pretty deeply in that water.
Not as deep as the movie after it, but
it's, right. And the argument will be like, well, because Robin and there's a bit of camp involved, and you're like, yeah, I get all that, I understand that. I don't buy it. You can do Robin without camp.
Absolutely.
You can do like there's child soldiers. That's a real thing, okay? Like, and not just in the brown countries, right? Like,
yeah, it's true though.
They're fucking everywhere.
They're
right?
everywhere.
So, I mean, it's not that hard to... But anyway, regardless. His suit is called the Panther suit. Like, the first one that he was in.
That's the actual name for it?
The actual name is called the Panther suit.
Why the Panther suit?
I guess because it was dark black.
Yeah.
Like, darker black than the Burton ones.
Okay.
So, but I don't know why. All I know is it's called the Panther suit, and look, it sounds awesome. Like, when you call it the Panther suit...
The Panther suit.
That sounds fucking bitchin'. Like, straight up bitchin'.
Sex Panther suit.
Right? And, like, honestly, between him and George Clooney, who I've never thought was a good actor. Like, I've never thought he was a good actor because I only feel like he's only ever played himself. I don't think he's ever played anything other than George Clooney as a doctor.
Yes.
Or George Clooney as, I don't know...
Rich guy.
Fucking SEAL in Siege, right?
Right.
Or whatever it was.
And Schwarzenegger can only be
Peacemaker.
Schwarzenegger.
That's what it was. Peacemaker. He was some sort of an
I forgot about that. Yeah. Nicole Kidman.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
She looked good with red hair.
Yeah.
She did.
Strangely enough, she had red hair as Chase Meridian as well.
She did. And
she did look good.
Fantastic.
Right? But, like, so Val, like, obviously, Clooney gets shit on a lot. Val Kilmer, they don't really talk about him much.
They don't really talk about Kilmer at all.
Which is weird because Bruce Wayne is really good.
Bruce Wayne's fantastic.
Like, really good. His Bruce Wayne is more comic accurate than Burton's take with Keaton. Because Keaton's a weirdo. Like, and he does definitely play it like a weirdo.
Yeah.
And other people react to him as if he's a weirdo. This isn't like, oh, it's fucking super hot, like Alan Ritchson as Bruce Wayne, It's, like, yeah, his parents were killed, and yeah, he's super rich, but he's also fucking weird, and, he is. So, there's a bit of rehabbing with Bruce Wayne in that. But they also touched upon psychological aspects. The actual psychology behind being Batman.
Yep.
And being Bruce Wayne. And I was like in retrospect, you go, that's actually pretty deep for a glorified kids cartoon. Especially when you get to Batman and Robin, and then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out where the skates and the boots were kept.
Well, my thought, and I just thought of this now.
It's gotta be bad for your back support.
My thought is they're probably like this.
Yeah.
And then they just...
Right, that makes the most sense, but also he's walking on blades then, sideways blades. It can't be comfy.
No. So here's the sole of the boot.
Yes.
There's a slit in between.
Right.
So then there's the blades.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Right? And then on top of that is the cushioning.
Oh, you got cushion on top of the blade.
Right? Because, I mean, if it's doing this, right? Like,
right. So he should really have, like, Spice Girl-sized shoes on.
Even then, that makes no sense.
No sense.
Like, this is me trying to argue.
He just knew that he would be fighting an Iceman one day.
But yes.
All right.
Also, he needed to have a suit that looked different.
Yes.
So that it could reflect the cold, I think that's what it was.
Yep. And the Batmobile must have more lights.
Yeah. Also, Gotham needs to be fucking weirdly brightly lit.
Yeah.
At all hours of the day.
Absolutely.
Every bad guy has to have different glow-in-the-dark face paint.
Yeah. All like lampposts or black lights.
Yeah, like...
Everything must be neon!
Like, again...
They touched on the neon forever, but man, they went all out in Iron Robin.
And again, like, I get it. Like, they were like, okay, like, after 2 movies of Burton, especially the second Burton.
Yes.
Because kids were legit scared of Penguin.
That got dark.
Right? Like, they were legit scared of Penguin.
That's a dark movie.
And, I mean, he fucking kills a dude in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Now, to be fair, his Batman killed. Okay, he killed quite a bit of people in the first movie.
Yep.
They built up to that. It was towards the end of the movie where it was kind of like, they treated it like, well, what else was he going to do type of thing, right? Whereas this one, it was just right out of the gate, you're dead. Oh, no, it was the grenade. That's right. He put the bomb in his pants and then threw him in the thing. Technically, we didn't see him die, but...
Oh, he did.
But he's dead.
He did.
Yeah, he ain't in Rush Hour.
Some bystanders beside him might even be dead. Some innocent Gothamites.
And considering we're talking about the fucking sewers...
Yeah.
Probably some penguins.
Probably
some fucking penguins.
Poor penguins.
Those poor, cute...
Fuck, man.
Homicidal penguins.
Yeah. Yeah, that was... Man, Returns is a great movie, but it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's like...
Like, Penguin bites a guy's nose off. Catwoman eats a bird. Like, it's out there.
Again, it's less of a Batman movie and more of a villain's movie.
Yeah.
Because it's like we said with Batman, it's a Jack Nicholson Joker movie.
Right.
They touch upon enough with Batman, but they basically go, you know who he is. You know his story.
You're right. The first 2 movies are very much villain movies. Whereas Batman Forever is probably the first true actual Batman movie.
Exactly. Which is another interesting thing because, again, we're coming into a movie, but I guess partly because now we're getting more into, like, the superhero stuff.
Yeah.
Now we're definitely 100% saying, like, you could tell Warner Brothers was like, thanks, Tim, but we're good. We want to make money on as much fucking shit as possible.
Yeah.
And no one's buying fucking Penguin toys.
We got us another dark director for half the price. It's Joel Schumacher. Wait, you want to paint everything neon?
Wasn't that before he did 8mm?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he like...
8mm was his cleansing.
He did those 2 movies, and then he was like, I gotta...
I think 8mm was 99, so like the year after Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I think it was literally just boom, boom, and then he was like, okay.
It's funny.
Okay.
Both fucked me up in different ways.
And funnily enough, I still have only watched that movie once.
Me too.
And I refuse to watch it again.
I'm doing my Cage Cast this year, and I'm just really not excited for when that one gets drawn.
Yeah, that's...
I did draw Wicker Man.
Yeah, so but you know what?
I guess I'm going to get the bees.
I honestly would rewatch Wicker Man.
I'd watch. Yeah.
Are you
kidding
me?
It's awful,
like, every once in a while, I watch the clips of him just screaming, "The bees! Oh my god, the bees!" And I'm like, "This is fucking funny. Like, this is
it's
a funny
fucking
movie.
Hilarious. It's so funny. I don't. Maybe 8mm won't bug me as much now because I am pretty sensitized to horror now compared to.
I don't know, man.
Compared to back then,
it's you know what? I think it'd actually be worse because now that we're older, we actually know, statistically speaking, that there are more guys out there like that guy than there is not.
Yeah.
Like back then, it was scary because like the point was he just looked like anybody. Right?
Yeah.
There was nothing distinct or remarkable about him.
Yep.
Whereas now, you're like, yeah, Yeah.
No.
I probably talked to that guy.
Those guys are everywhere.
Yeah. It's weird because they don't have sex and yet they multiply. Are they eating after midnight? Are they getting wet? The fuck is happening to these things?
Oh.
By the way, I am referring to incels as gremlins. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. I know that Geek Pants is definitely into incel territory with the stuff we talk about and the stuff we love, but we ain't incels. We ain't incels at all.
Heck no. Just a couple nerdy Canadians.
I just sipped my tea through this.
Did you? You sipped the tea through the stir stick.
I just did that.
Was that fun?
You know what? It was not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's actually better than the time I did that with coffee. I did it once with coffee, and I was just like, "Oh, that's not."
Yeah, no, I don't think I would like that.
But it's been so long since I drank coffee that I'd probably puke if I did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Val Kilmer. Now let's do this. Actually,
it's a fantastic cast.
The cast is incredible. Like, holy shit. Yeah. But he does a great job as Bruce Wayne. He does a really good job as Batman.
Yeah.
Which, again...
He's so underrated.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you think so about
underrated.
And, like, I look back and I go, like, when he's Bruce, he's Bruce. And it's the same thing. He's a certain Bruce around Alfred.
Yeah.
And then he's a different Bruce around Chase until she knows.
Yes.
Right? Just like he's one way with the Riddler as Batman, and then he's totally different as corporate Bruce.
Right.
Right? Which I always liked. I always liked that was the thing. And I also liked that, like, Conroy was credited as being one of the first guys to do that.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really, really interesting, to do, like, the different voice for them. And I was like, yeah, but it makes sense, because, like, everything about Bruce has to make you not think that he's Batman.
Yeah. Especially
because when you look at him, you're going to go like, that guy's a fucking tank. You know? Like, holy shit. But, okay, so here it is. He was born 1959, December 31st.
Val Kilmer or Bruce Wayne?
Val Kilmer.
Really?
Yes.
December 31st.
He was 65 when he died.
Too young, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But he went through some shit the last few years.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that Tom Cruise got him to come back that one last time as Iceman. That's beautiful. Mwah.
I remember one of the first movies I saw him in, aside from Batman Forever, it was Willow. Willow was the first one.
Willow...
But I couldn't recall it at the time. Like, I watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I might have seen Top Gun before Willow, but Willow, his performance is what sticks to me. Like, Iceman, I didn't think anything. Oh, planes, right? It's a plane movie. But no, Willow.
I was too young to think Top Gun was cool at the time. So I watched it and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Plus, I don't think that I was at the stage where I could pick up on a lot of the rampant homoerotic overtones and undertones and just regular tones.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's a phrase I've been hearing a lot lately, gay-coded. And it's funny how many, like, when you think about it, there's a lot of stuff that's gay-coded. And it came up recently because the director of American Psycho.
Okay, yep.
She's like, it's fucking crazy to me that guys are, like, watching this movie and they're idolizing Patrick Bateman. And the whole movie is like, it's like a gay man's view of toxic masculinity in the 80s. And you're like, yeah, that's right, because the author of the book that it's based off was fucking gay, right? And it's like, yeah, you're right. But also, there's nothing cool about Patrick Bateman.
Nothing.
Nothing cool about Patrick Bateman.
Except that little dance move he does with the accent at one point.
Not cool. I disagree.
No?
I disagree. Funny.
It's funny, yeah.
But not cool.
Okay.
Not cool. Because you know who does that move?
Who?
Carlton. Okay?
Carlton's cool.
Is he?
He is cool.
Is he?
Carlton's cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, he isn't.
Oh, you know he is.
No, he isn't. I'd hang out with him, but that doesn't mean I'm cool.
He's cool enough to create a dance move that everyone still remembers 30 years later.
Did anyone in that show think it was cool?
Everybody thought it was cool.
No one did. No one. Shut the fuck up. But also, I also really liked him in Tombstone as Doc Holliday. But yes, Batman Forever was one of the ones.
I'm a big fan of The Ghost in the Darkness.
Yeah, that one also.
And the Saint. Saint's really good.
I actually really like the Saints.
Saint's really good.
And it came out in that time where like they were just trying to do any sort of spy movie.
Yeah.
And that was I've rewatched it a couple times since, and I'm always like, fuck, I always forget how much I liked it. You know? But also The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes.
That's like one of my favorite movies. I just watched that again last year. That's one of my favorite movies.
It's crazy.
It's crazy how like fucked the production was.
Oh yeah.
And it's all just like dick swinging. It's all just dicks, just you know, like even like I think at one point they were like Val just kind of was like, huh, okay, so what's his face? Marlon Brando's just doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
Do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Oh, that we need a new director? Cool. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Whatever. Yeah.
After that, I didn't really watch too much of his shit except for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
And that's I gotta rewatch that.
And MacGruber.
And MacGruber, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but also, of course, Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
But yeah, so man, like just one of those like shit. Man.
It sucks. I mean, like I know his film career is pretty much gone, but it's no different than when Michael J. Fox eventually passes. I'm gonna feel like garbage.
Oh, that one's gonna.
He gets turned a movie forever, but
that one's gonna wreck me because like huge fan. I'm still a huge fan of him.
Oh, I love the guy.
Like I remember like patterning myself after Alex P. Keaton from the Family Ties, which is hilarious because he was a fucking young Republican, and I was not, and I'm still not, and I never will be. Speaking of which, guys, vote's coming up.
Yep.
Okay, Canada, vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for. If you watch our show, I should say, sorry. You know how we feel about things, but just vote. Just vote. If you don't vote, don't complain about shit. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
That's how I viewed it. I viewed it my entire voting life. My grandmother said the same thing. She said, you know, at the very least, if you don't vote, you can't complain about anything.
I actually I think yesterday, I found out that George Carlton. The comedian?
George Carlin?
Carlin, thank
you.
I got fucking Carlton in my head.
Yeah, you got all looped, and you're like, no, that's wrong. God. And then you're like, it's right, right?
It's right, it's wrong.
And then you're like, no, it's wrong. It's right, right?
He's broken. He's broken.
Anyway.
He never voted, ever.
That's hilarious.
Ever.
Well, you know what? I could see it because it's kind of like Rage Against the Machine, where they're both just like, yeah, okay, great, we have a Democratic fucking candidate and we have a Republican candidate. They're the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because they're just all for the corporation.
Just shocked the shit out of me because he talked politics all the time.
Right, but if you listen to it, he wasn't.
Yeah. He
was talking about fucking corporations. He was shitting on corporations. He was shitting on organized religion. He was basically shitting on any group that sits there and says, first of all, it has nothing to do with how much money you have. It has everything to do with the others in your life.
Love that guy.
Yeah. If they're not white, they ain't right. That's pretty much it. But I'm not voting.
You still drink your tea through the little straw?
Yeah, I can't help. I can't stop now.
It's fun, isn't it?
I caught a glimpse of myself here, like I was looking at the screen and I went, this looks so stupid. And yet I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
So I will say goodbye to Val Kilmer, and I will say thank you for everything.
Yep.
I forgot about Spartan.
Oh yeah, Spartan. I forgot that existed.
Actually a pretty good movie though, to be honest. It was straight to video, wasn't it?
I think it was just Select Cities showed it.
It
had a crazy that movie is.
I remember really liking it, and then I rewatched it, and I still liked it. I still thought it was good. It holds up better than you think, but it's not like, oh, this is amazing. It's still just really good fun movie.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him in something where I was just like, fuck this. This is terrible.
I always loved Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
I read stories that, he's not used to work with one. I was like, I don't give a fuck. This guy. I love him in everything.
Yeah.
It's not a single Val Kilmer movie.
A lot of times I think it's just the industry itself. Like, if you think about it, it's kind of like if you look at wrestling now versus how it was even just 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And a large part of that is just the fucking idiot assholes involved at the top who permeated that toxic culture.
Yeah.
Right? They were basically, because like I said, you had things like Undertaker was like, you know, when I was coming up in the locker room, they had guys with guns in their bags and chewing tobacco.
Cool.
And the guys today are playing video games? And you're like, yeah, but they probably have healthy marriages. They probably don't have as...
Let's do a pros and cons.
Yeah, they're probably not as addicted to everything.
He's a real man.
Because think about it. The cocktail was, you had, like, uppers, downers, alcohol, and that was it. Rinse,
lots
repeat.
of unprotected sex.
Also steroids. Steroids.
Lots of steroids.
Yeah. Like,
if you could get steroids while having unprotected sex, it's good night.
Well, I mean...
Good night.
Yeah. You been having unprotected sex lately or something?
So much.
All right, cool, man. Hey,
so much.
Check this out. Just for you.
Yeah!
What is it? What's the grossest way I could describe it? I think dumping loads on my wife. Woo! It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's a pretty gross way to...
You can get even dirtier, but YouTube will cut us.
Yeah.
Or will they?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
Anyway, so
yeah.
So thank you, Val. Thank you very much for everything that you've done for geeks everywhere.
Amazing.
And
thanks for a great Batman.
Yeah, no kidding. Like,
and great, yeah. I mean, like, and Tommy Lee Jones was great as Two-Face, and there's another Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey. They were not friends on set.
Well,
no.
But then again, I think it was the same. That was, from my understanding, that it was more. Tommy Lee Jones was a serious actor.
Yes.
And he didn't consider
and
Jim Carrey a serious actor.
Buffoon, as he called him.
But the funny part that I think is that you both signed up for a fucking joke movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, Tommy, look at what you're wearing.
Yeah.
How serious is this?
From a visual standpoint, you're the worst looking Two-Face I've ever seen in my entire life.
You were also a black man 2 movies ago.
Yeah.
So, what's going on there?
And to be honest with you, I would have been intrigued to see a fucking Billy D Two-Face. Yeah. That would have been very cool.
Billy D, we got Tommy Lee. Son of a bitch.
But it's funny. Like, it's funny that he's like, you're beneath me. And it's like, you're doing the same fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you're doing a shitty version, like, you're both doing shitty versions of Joker. Like, that's probably the biggest thing that pissed me off the most out of both of them.
Yeah.
The only difference is that at least when Jim Carrey was doing Edward Nygma, like corporate Edward Nygma, he was literally just pretending to be Bruce Wayne. Yeah. So he was doing a little bit different. He wasn't, it was kind of like, what was it? Tony Stark and, what's his face? Sam Rockwell.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
Same idea. You're just like,
riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? I love the end of it. I know I'm Batman. He's waving his arms.
That was so great.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I love Batman Forever. Batman Forever is a movie that I appreciate more over the years.
Well, I think it's because, so when I remember, because I saw Batman Forever in the theater with my brother.
Yeah.
And I remember really liking it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got a little bit, Batman and Robin killed
that
Forever.
Really, yeah.
Because we saw Batman and Robin in the theater, and I remember both of us were like, okay, like...
At least the soundtrack's good.
Yeah. like I remember not being happy about almost all of the casting.
Yeah.
I wasn't thrilled about George Clooney, because like I said, I've never really liked him.
Yeah, they fucked up Bane. Bane!
Visually, he looked really cool.
Yeah, visually.
Aside from the green skin, but other than that...
And having him Bane
but
talk
also,
like that.
Yeah, I would have, just make him
you
speak
handicapped?
Mexican.
You can only say your own name? Bane.
Just make him speak Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, you made a point of making him Mexican.
Right.
So why not just have him speak that?
Not
but
hard.
Anyway, I was fine with Uma Thurman.
Uma's probably the best of the bunch.
I was fine with that. I was also fine with Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, even though the whole story made little sense.
Yes, even though that part made no sense, I was fine with her because I also had a huge crush on her. I liked her.
Oh, I had a huge crush on her. I had a huge crush on her, and I got to see her in tight plastic.
Yeah. Although they didn't give a boob shot for us, though.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Oh, what'd you say? Gay-coded.
Yeah, that's right. That's
right.
Well, I mean, you think about it. A bunch of dudes running around in tight leather.
Yeah. Who invited this chick?
Yeah. But the only reason why she was brought in was because it gets to a certain point where there's too many dudes in that house, and some fucking douchebag is gonna wake up and go, "Oh, it sends a message that being gay is okay."
Yeah.
That's why they
Why
had.
did you turn Asian there?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm preparing for The Protector because I can't wait to watch that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck, I can't wait to watch that movie.
Have you seen the trailer for Accountant 2 yet?
Yeah. Actually, wait, no, I haven't.
I saw it last night when we went to watch Death of a Unicorn. Holy crap, it looks good. It looks so
the first
good.
one was awesome.
First one was awesome.
Like, straight up awesome. I wish I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
And while I'm not thrilled they waited so long for a sequel, I'm thrilled we're getting it.
It's happening.
I'm thrilled we're getting it.
It's happening. They had to wait for John Wick and the Equalizer to get their movies out of the way. All right, now's our time. They're done with their movies.
Yeah, it's weird. It is a weird one, but whatever. I mean, I don't care. I'm in.
It looks good.
I want to see it. I don't even need to see a trailer. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Like, simple as that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you, Val.
Thank you, Val.
Sad you're gone, but happy you were here.
Mm-hmm. And now you're up playing with Jim Morrison.
Doing this, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, you. You look like me.
Hey.
You look like me.
Me.
You. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Just like that. Oh, and check out Val's documentary.
I haven't checked that out, but I'm going
That is really, really good. And I'm glad we got that before you pass.
Is it better than Superman?
I haven't seen Superman.
Ooh, that's good.
Is it good?
It's good.
I heard it's good.
It is a tearjerker though.
Oh, I know it will be.
It's a fucking tearjerker, especially for guys like us who grew up loving Christopher
just
Reeves
like
as Superman.
The life that man had is a tearjerker. It's like, fuck.
Oh.
You played Superman and then, like, I don't know what happened, but you pissed off someone and everything was a domino effect of going wrong.
Yeah, but the amount of good that he did after that, coming out of that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he was the kind of person that was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
That's great. That was great.
Superman
I'd love to do that again.
It was a role.
I'd love to do acting again. But this, because, like, I mean, you know, they did stem cell research, like, they pushed through a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And, like, he was getting feeling back and movement back and stuff like that. So, like, oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was a Superman to us, and then he got to be a Superman to, like, handicapped people. Because they got to see what he could accomplish and give them some faith.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, yeah.
It's all about hope.
It is.
It's all about hope.
That's what the symbol stands for.
Depends on your interpretation.
Hope starts with an H, but okay, you fuckers.
Yeah, in English it starts with an H, asshole. In Krypton, it starts with an S.
What's the language of Krypton? Kryptonese?
Kryptonese. Or Kryptonian, I think. I think
Kryptonian.
it might actually be Kryptonese now that I think about it.
Kryptonese! Oh. So they use the E's on different planets, too. Interesting.
Possibly just Kryptonian.
Oh.
I'm looking at it.
I mean, that's probably what
language.
It is.
Yeah, just Kryptonian.
It'd be funny if it was Kryptok.
Oh, in the 70s. E. Nelson Bridwell attempted to rationalize the squiggles into a 118-letter alphabet called...
Kryptonese?
Yeah!
Hey!
And that was just me pulling. Like, I was just reaching. I wasn't...
What were you pulling on?
Just pulling shit out of random things. Okay. I just, like, looked at etymology and said, probably, you know...
Yep.
Probably this, because, like, Kryptonish doesn't really...
Yeah. No,
right? Whereas, like,
kind of funny.
Chinese or Japanese feels like that would work. Right?
Kryptonese.
Mexicanese doesn't work.
No, you gotta have it at the end. It's gotta come out. Well, Mexicanese.
You could say Mexicani.
Canadianese.
A little Mexican.
Kenny's.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Hey, Kenny!
Hey!
I couldn't for the life of me remember his name, and I was so mad because I was like, I fucking hated that kid. And part of the reason I hated that kid was because he called you Kenny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But also, he's just one of those insufferable people.
Yeah.
That like, I don't know why you think that you're a fucking 10. when you're not. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm all for people having confidence.
Yeah.
But
confidence is good.
Unearned arrogance is so baffling to me.
Arrogance in general just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Anyone that's arrogant around me is just, oh, man.
Immediately just be like, I don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm going to limit how much I talk to you.
I actually, there's some people around my work that are arrogant, and I do make them look stupid every chance I get.
Do you do it diplomatically?
No.
Oh, you should probably start doing it diplomatically.
No, it's diplomatically.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's like, I do it very politely, but I also CC everyone on it so they can watch. Yeah,
hey, man.
It works.
Hey, you're going to be a fucking asshole. You're going to get fucking told.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. But the irony is that those people are the same people that be like, tell it like it is. But when you tell it like it is,
yeah.
well, you don't have to be an asshole. You don't have to be an asshole about it. You gotta have to have tough skin. Well, the same goes to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Right back at you. I don't know fucking what to tell you.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
Batman Forever.
Underrated
Forever. Batman movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. The stuff that is bad, though, is still bad.
I really wish we would have got Batman Triumphant.
Neon bad guys and neon Gotham, not a good look.
No.
Not a good fucking look.
It's okay. Well, I mean, if you got neon bad guys, it's the Neon Clan. You know, it's no different than...
Right, but like...
Hawkeye having tracksuit people.
Yeah, I get, like, the different gangs, but I always thought it was even funnier, like, where they had... Was it Batman and Robin had, like, 4 different gangs, I think?
Yeah.
And each one...
Had different neons.
Had different neon, and I was just like...
You use purple, that's our color.
Yeah, exactly. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, and Drew Barrymore in this movie?
In this movie?
In Batman Forever.
In Batman Forever, Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, she was...
Oh, right! That's right! That's right.
She was a side piece to the...
She was.
To Two-Face's good side.
Yeah, that's right. So she was good for, like, Harvey Dent's side.
Yep.
But who was the bad one? I can't remember. I don't think she was...
She was a name in the 90s.
Yeah, well, she definitely was a name in the 90s, because...
Is it the...
Debbie Mazar.
Yeah, that's who it was.
You know what? I gotta say...
Yeah, she disappeared.
She looks pretty good for her age, considering the amount of work that she's had done.
Oh, look at that.
And I don't mean it like that as a denigration or anything. I just mean, like, some people don't look good when they get a lot of work done.
No, I mean, yeah. Pillow-faced Dracula.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see, what was her last movie? I'm curious.
Probably porn.
Do you say porn or foreign?
I said porn.
Okay.
I think foreign is funnier.
I was giving you an out.
She had to go to other countries.
I was giving you a fucking out, man. No, she worked like all the way through.
Really?
She never stopped working.
She's still working now?
The last movie she did was 2023, The Kill Room.
The Kill Room.
And she's currently in Ladies in Black, Chaos, Emily in Paris, and Blue Bloods for TV.
Oh, so much shit I don't watch. So that would explain why I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, that part, yeah. But I'm intrigued by this Kill Room. The Kill Room.
Oh, yeah.
Uma Thurman.
Oh.
Joe Manganiello.
Oh, that guy.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Isn't he in everything?
Yeah, Maya Hawke.
Wow. It's quite the cast.
Jeree Hemingway.
Don't know who that is. Lost me with that one.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Liv Morgan.
What?
I actually clicked on the link to make sure that
the actual Liv Morgan?
It was the actual Liv Morgan.
All right, well, allow me to just go on Letterboxd and add The Kill Room to my watch list.
Gordon uses a store selling Bialy bread as a front for laundering money for their mafia.
Bread store for...
okay.
All right. So The Kill Room.
She's like way down on the list of the cast, though. So I'm guessing she has maybe one line. So they give her a name. Her name's Emma.
It's a cool poster. Can't believe I've never even heard of this.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that actually. And considering the cast, I'm like, oh shit. Okay.
Great cast. Oh my god! Look, yeah, she's Emma.
Now, I know we're not going to do too much wrestling, but how funny is it that Zoe Stark is starting a Twitter beef with Liv for what she's wearing?
Hey, you know what? It's got people talking about Zoe Stark.
Right? I already heard the phrase, is this going to be the new OTC? Right to censor? Or right to censor. That's RTC. That's right. And I was like, oh shit.
Man, right to
oh,
censor.
Oh shit. And you know what? Like, I actually think that could work. Like, Zoe Stark could work as a right to censor.
Yeah.
And Baszler, I think. But I think Baszler's pretty much done. I think she's going to run out of her contract and then that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's done. I don't blame her.
I mean, Vince did a lot of damage to her character. But
you have her beat fucking Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam.
Well, okay, that part.
And then do nothing with her after.
The other part I was going to say was, like, yes, like, Vince did a lot of damage to her character, but it's not like Triple H did a really good job of rehabbing her.
No.
Right? Like, and I get it, there's only so many people that you can fit on the shows, right? Yeah. Especially at this time of year. You know, like, I mean, we're lamenting the fact that there's no IC women's and no US women's being defended.
Pissed me off.
On either fucking night.
Yep.
You've got Bayley and Lyra.
Profits on SmackDown.
Like, wasn't Bayley originally going to be feuding with Lyra for the title?
Bayley was feuding with fucking Roxanne.
Oh, right. Roxanne, originally that was going to be the match.
And then they just stopped it.
And now it's like, is Roxanne main roster?
I don't know.
Or is she back on NXT basically doing the same gimmick that she's been doing since she turned heel, which is, I'm better than everybody, and now you guys are fucking trying to beat me. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, you left.
Yep.
But okay, fine.
It is kind of funny to like think Triple H probably wasn't happy in NXT, see what Vince was doing with the people he was bringing up. But now here he is doing it to the people that Sean's bringing up.
Well, okay, look. I won't even talk about NXT call-ups right now.
Yeah.
I will reference...
I don't even want them to get called up anymore.
I've been saying that for a while.
It's better for you.
For a while. But so here's my thing, okay?
Yeah.
New Day.
New Day!
One of the best fucking heel turns
ever.
I've seen in a long time.
Ever. They were getting dumb heat.
They were getting worse than dumb heat. They were getting, fuck you, I want to kill you heat.
Yep. So what do you do?
A lot of the stuff I see with Dom now, like, I feel like they're playing a role. Like, they're playing along with him. They're like, we boo him because we're supposed to boo him. But we think he's awesome. Mm-hmm. They were straight up like, fuck you, we want to kill you. Yep. So what'd they do? They ran him for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And then did fuck all with them.
Yep.
Instead of... What you should have done was they turned heel.
Yep.
Okay? They were like, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Okay? We're the New Day. And fuck him, like, for leaving us. Mm-hmm. I mean, fuck, what's the problem?
Yep.
And then immediately win the fucking tag titles. Immediately. And beat whoever, War Raiders, beat him. Beat him badly. But, like, cheat.
Yeah.
And then once you're done taking the belts off them because you cheated, pummel them with chairs, increase the heat, actually put them on the shelf so that they're off TV for a while, so that they can rest up and go or whatever. And then when they come back, then you run them at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. The amount of stories they're starting and stopping is pissing me off.
Which is
like I was reading a list. I was reading a list the other day. And I was like, good God, Drew McIntyre's Bloodline Hunter storyline stopped.
Well, there's no bloodline, so...
Stop dead.
Even though there's still Solo, and there's still Roman,
they're still kicking around. They're still kicking around.
Fatu.
He's fighting Damian Priest instead. So, stop dead. Bringing Alexa back. And then she disappears.
Well, so that one I've been hearing is tied to, it's because the Wyatt's sick. So it's because, what's his face? Uncle Howdy. He's injured. Apparently he's injured.
But they can still do vignettes.
Okay.
Keep them active.
Okay. They only have fucking 24 hours a week for television. They don't have lots of time to work with here.
So many, like, Wyatt Six should have never been drafted. They should be just, like, not locked down
exactly.
anywhere.
They should just go wherever.
You do something to break up your family, we're there. It doesn't matter what show. Yeah. NXT, sure, we'll pop up there.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was kind of like Taker. Taker should never have been a show specific. Never been. I know he was like, I'm going to be on fucking SmackDown. That's where I'm going to be. But his character, considering he was a once-in-a-year type guy for a while there, he should have just been on wherever he decided to show up.
Yeah.
You know, like, there are some guys that just the nature of the biz and their contract, they should just be wherever. Yeah. Like, Brock Lesnar should never have been an exclusive Danny show.
No, exactly.
But, okay, fine. But yeah, like, oh, fuck. But, yeah, so the Bloodline, the Bloodline Hunter was...
It was awesome.
Hugely missed opportunity.
Huge.
What else? What else do we have? Sheamus had a story, and now he doesn't.
Yep.
Street Profits aren't even on the fucking show.
Right, exactly.
They're not. They might be on the kickoff show, one of the 14 hours before the actual show starts.
How about Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu? Braun Breaker and AJ? Tease them both, and now Braun Breaker is in a fatal four-way.
Which he's going to win, even though I think this is the perfect time to either have Dom win it.
Dom's winning.
Or Finn, but I think Dom's going to win.
Dom's winning.
I think Dom's going to win, and that's going to further the split between Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Dom is winning.
By the time, I think, because McDonough's got to be coming back soon.
Yeah, he should be back soon.
Potentially. But, like, he's obviously going to be on the Finn Balor Judgment Day.
Yep.
And I also think that, I think Liv is going to ultimately say goodbye to Dom, too.
Well, obviously, eventually she will, but I don't think that's going to happen too soon. I think Finn is going to leave the team. JD's going to come back and side with Dom.
You think he's going to side with Dom?
Yeah, Dom's going to go and get another member without Finn's approval.
Okay, yeah. Who do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be Rusev.
Such a weird...
Yeah, that's really...
But yeah,
it's really who I think it's going to be.
You know what? Honestly, like, I hope it works for Rusev. I hope that it works out well for him.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of the same deal with Charlotte, though.
Or maybe it'd be on Andrade. He's not welcome on SmackDown anymore now that Charlotte's there.
Is that really a thing?
He was on Thursday night only because they sent her home.
Is that really like a legit thing?
It's got to be. He hasn't been on TV once since she got back.
Okay, but the guy can't really cut a promo.
No.
But
he can wrestle.
He can wrestle, yeah, but I mean,
I mean, what's Carmella doing?
You know what? I'm actually fine with Carmelo and The Miz. Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with it. Yeah, and I'll tell you why. That guy's a fucking 20-year veteran.
Yeah.
He's the only two-time Grand Slam champion. Mm-hmm. He's managed to not get fired ever.
Yep.
Out of all the guys, he stayed.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to learn a lot from tagging with Miz. You honestly are.
This is the first
Character-wise,
WrestleMania.
It makes no sense. Character-wise, it makes no sense at all. But I'm totally fine with it.
First WrestleMania has been part of in a very long time. Again.
Who? Sorry?
Miz. Miz has been part of WrestleMania every year for years.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I mean, we've got roster bloat. We're at roster bloat now.
The issue to me is they're having matches at WrestleMania that should have been saved for Backlash. All the belts should be on the line at WrestleMania.
I will accept.
I want to see Jade and Naomi push the Backlash.
You give it more time to cook.
Put Chelsea in there with someone.
Especially because Jade does need more time to cook. Because, as a spectacle, people go nuts for her. Mm-hmm. But once she's in the ring...
I don't get that. I don't mind her in the ring. I don't mind her in the ring.
She's okay. Mm-hmm. That's it. And the weird part is I feel like AEW did a better job of hiding the fact that she's okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't need her to be, like, it's like Goldberg. I don't need
Right.
her to be...
It's all spectacle.
Like, this fucking, like, Gunther. I don't need her to be one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet. But if she's not going to get any better, which obviously she isn't, she doesn't really need to.
Yep.
She needs to be working with people that are good enough. Like Naomi, for instance, is good enough to hide, like, make her look good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? They should never put her in matches with someone like, and I like Lyra Valkyria, but she's not ready to handle someone like that.
No.
And I've seen this plenty of times, because even when she's with veterans, there's still a bit of that, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing type of thing. And it's like, okay, which is fine. You're young, and you're only going to get better, and you're already awesome. Like, you're already awesome. So don't worry about it. It's like Austin Theory. He's 27. Shut the fuck up. Leave him alone. He'll get there. Give him another 2-3 years, and we'll all be like, yeah!
Because in 2 to 3 years, half of the guys at the top are going to be gone.
Right? I have a hard time thinking that Logan Paul is re-signed. I have a real hard time thinking that. Especially because, like, the contract that he is rumored to have is, like, in the $5 million, okay? Is that really returned? Like, did that investment really get returned? Especially because I feel like now...
I mean, I don't know, you take into consideration his following on social media.
That's the only part, but at the same time, has that translated in more people watching the shows when he's not on? That's the part.
Yeah, but if they post stuff about Logan Paul on their socials with ads and they're making money off of that.
Oh, I know.
It's not just the TV anymore
that
they're worried about.
No. I don't. Yeah. I'm not even talking about ratings. Yeah. I'm talking about everything else.
Everything else.
Like,
I doubt it. I mean, but again, Logan Paul and AJ should not be at WrestleMania. Oh, man. Should not be at WrestleMania. All these matches should be at Backlash, and it's driving me nuts that we don't have Chelsea Green and fucking, I don't know, Zelina even. I don't give a shit. Someone at WrestleMania. Street Profits. They spent 8 months building up this Take Division and SmackDown, and then they don't even get a WrestleMania match?
Yeah, that one, actually, that makes me more mad.
You could have, like, a 5-team ladder match or some crazy shit. I'm more mad at that
than I am the fact that, like, at the last second they went, New Day War Raiders.
Yeah.
You're like, great, that's great that they're on there. That's awesome. Yeah. It really is. And obviously, New Day's going to win. That's great. I'm not complaining, okay? My problem is, you fucking killed off all their heat.
Yeah.
Every single ounce of their heat. Exactly. No one gives a shit. And then on top of that, this was a shitty fucking way to get the feud going anyway.
Yep.
War Raiders are like, oh, they're trying to kill us. Yep. And then
I don't get it.
And then they don't really try to kill them.
They're hot, they cool down, and then you give them a title match. Same with LA Knight.
Yeah.
He was so fucking hot, and then he cooled down, and then you give him the U.S. title.
No. First, they threw him at Roman.
Yeah.
At his peak. And that killed me a bit, because all of us were like, it's great, but...
Roman's going to win.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and as good as Roman's going to make LA Knight look, still means it's a pointless match.
He never did beat Knight clean.
But he hasn't recovered since.
No.
He's close to where he was, but he's not. Actually, I shouldn't even say he's that close. Like, he's over. He's over. And he's more over
especially
than he has
in Europe.
been.
They go nuts for him in Europe.
Well.
I mean.
Right. But yeah, so, I don't know. I'm infuriated.
I'm assuming Randy and Solo are going to be at WrestleMania. Randy's fighting someone.
I kind of like the idea of mystery guest, and it's either Aleister Black or Alexa Bliss. Those are the two.
That'd be great.
That'd be a great callback for Alexa Bliss. I think that would be an absolutely great callback.
I don't think it's going to be Aleister, because
it's not.
I don't see him beating Randy, and he's not going to lose his match back. That'd be stupid. Alexa Bliss would be great.
That would be great. as soon as I thought of it, I was like, "That's." Actually, I don't know. I might have been incepted. I might have.
Hey, maybe Chelsea Green will come out to fight Randy.
Honestly, at this
Can you
point,
believe? Oh man,
at this point, that actually would be awesome.
that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. That would be so cool. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's
here's the funny thing. Night 2 is on Easter. My mom's having dinner, and I don't give a fuck if I get home on time to watch WrestleMania.
I know, like because we're gonna be there. Like
I
I'm
know,
gonna be
like,
at your mom's place.
Last year I would be like, "Ooh, Mom, I don't know. Can we eat really early? I gotta be home for night 2."
Yeah, but that's the other thing. They fucking changed the dates.
Yeah.
This extra 2 weeks is also another part of the momentum killer.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. WrestleMania 41 is looking to be a turd.
Biggest wheel spinning I've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and a lot of it has to do with the fucking blow-off Netflix first show that they had to, like,
wrap up all our stories.
Reset everything.
So weird.
And you're right. Like some of it sucks balls. Like, Kevin Owens getting injured when he's been on, like, one of the best runs of his career, like in the last 2 years.
Man, it sucks we're not going to get a KO Mania. And Sammy's not at Mania either. It's weird. It's a weird Mania.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
We will.
Anyway, Geek Pantsers, thank you for joining us for our tribute to Val Kilmer.
Mm-hmm.
Brief discussion of Batman Forever.
Yep.
Brief discussion of the lamentations of being a wrestling fan. And, vote. That's the only other thing I'm going to say is just vote. Vote for who you think is going to be the best for you, yours, in Canada. And that's it. And if you don't vote, shut your fucking mouth. Don't bitch about anything political, because fuck you.
Whoa!
And I would say that to George Carlin, too. I would say, hey, man. Actually, I wouldn't.
You would say to George Carlin. Who the fuck are we kidding? You would never say it. You'd probably be speechless if you met George Carlin.
Although, to be honest, I have thought about not voting.
Yeah?
I have thought about not voting, but it's...
When it's like, these options suck. I'll wait till next time.
Well, yeah, what is it? Why would I vote for the Republican that's blasting me in the ass or the Democrat that's blasting me in the ass?
Yeah.
It's all one big ass blast.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm almost done the entire show watch of It's Always Sunny.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're at, well, I shouldn't say we. I'm at Lethal Weapon 7.
Nice. I still have not seen Lethal Weapon 5. It's not online to find anywhere. It's not on streaming. I don't think I'm ever going to see it. It's not even on YouTube. They get pulled.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You will get to see it.
I got to see it.
You will come over to my house one of these days, and we will watch it.
You have it?
I have it.
How you?
Plex. I have it on Plex.
Oh, Plex. See?
Yeah.
Being a pirate helps.
Yeah, when you're fucking, what is it? Sailing the seas, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sailing the 7 seas. But yeah, no, yeah, because, do they show D-Day?
No.
Okay.
No, none of the Lethal Weapons and no D-Day.
You know what the funny part is that they should, showing D-Day, they all sit there and it's so racist. Like, they comment on it.
Yeah.
And they blatantly sit there and be like, it's the lamest, the lowest, stupidest fucking jokes. But did you actually at least get to see D-Day at least once?
No.
Oh shit.
I haven't seen any of them.
Oh shit. You get a list of the shows, the episodes you haven't
I think
seen.
that's it, right? Is that all they've pulled is the Lethal Weapons and D-Day?
I believe so. Well,
anything with blackface and racism.
What about when it's like that Disney movie where they like Freaky Friday where they are black people. You know the one's like a musical? What are the rules?
Yeah. No, I think I saw that one.
You saw that one? Okay.
I saw that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
Funny show.
I don't... But I know why they pull those episodes for the blackface, but the entire time, it's like Tropic Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, people say you can't do Tropic Thunder today, and I say, yes, you can, if you do it exactly the same as they did it, okay?
Yeah. You
can't have Robert Downey Jr. being Method as a African American.
Yeah.
and not have an actual African American person come out and be like, "What the fuck are you saying? Like, you can't be saying this shit." Because
I'm a dude playing another dude.
It's like he's like, "What's up with you people? What do you mean, you people?" And he's like, it's just fucking. You're like, no, I want to hear you say it, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like,
I can't believe you got nominated for an Oscar for that.
I can, because honestly,
so good.
Honestly, if you didn't know that was Robert Downey Jr.,
you wouldn't know.
But even on top of that, it's not just the makeup and the acting and stuff like that, but the fact that it's the whole thing is just making fun. Like, they're making fun of Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
They're straight ups in there like, "Oh, you method actors? Yeah, you guys are the worst. Fuck you." And I like method actors. Like, I like Christian Bale, but at the same time, I'm also like, yeah, but do you really have to do all that shit just to get, like, isn't the whole point is that you're acting like you're pretending anyway?
I think Tropic Thunder happened today. They could still get away with the blackface.
Yep.
But I don't think they could get away with Special Jack.
I disagree. It's the same thing. Yeah. It's this. They would not say.
You have full retard. You never.
Well, that's the thing. They wouldn't say that part. They wouldn't say that part. But they would say it in a different way. But because again, it's calling it. It's like, okay, but like this.
These are really terrible, just humans. That are also
right.
So
I
stupid.
Still maintain that you could do. Now, it wouldn't do as well as it did. Okay?
No.
Because it made a fucking shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Okay? We would be watching it being like, "This is fucking funny. This is awesome. Blah, 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 blah." But it would be like through some fucking third-rate streaming. It'd be like through Tubi. Okay?
Tubi.
Where it went to die. Maybe Netflix. Although, I don't think I've ever really seen a Netflix comedy and that I was like, legit, this is funny.
Eurovision.
Right, yes. That's 5 fucking years ago. That's 5 fucking years ago.
Yeah, that was my favorite movie 2020 because 2020 was such a dark, bleak year.
But that was also a great movie.
I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed Eurovision.
So,
sign off again?
Once again, Geek Fanciers, thank you so much for watching us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for checking us out wherever we are.
Check it out.
Because, we are where we are, and we aren't where we aren't. We love you.